Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy CV with another reaction video. This one was not requested by anybody, but I've always wanted to watch something on Patrice O'Neal. And Patrice O'Neal reminds me of another comedian, Corey Holcomb, because Corey Holcomb don't hold back anything. He'll talk about his family. He doesn't give a damn. So there's no filter. And I think Patrice O'Neal is kind of the same way, because I've heard Patrice O'Neal on a, what was it? A radio show back in the days, Opium and Anthony or something like that. I think that was the name of it. It was way back in the day. And I remember he was like talking to these women, man, and he was not letting them, he was letting them have it. He was not letting them get away with anything. Like, he was going in. I was like, yo, who is this dude? And then never really looked too much into his career. And so, but I know who he is. And because of that show, or you can call it show or podcast that he was on that day. And then later on, I found out about Corey Holcomb. I'm like, man, they're kind of similar. Like, they don't hold back. So anyways, this is Patrice O'Neal. Man can't love you and like you. That's interesting. But anyway, so let's get this to 50 likes if we can. Appreciate you guys, man. Let's do it.
You ever feel like a terrible person when you're watching the news? Like you watch the news and no matter what's on, you just can't care. Like, you try to, but it just 30,000 Chinese people died in an earthquake, and you're like, oh my God. Oh wow. I could care less. Oh my God. A missing mother of 10 hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. You're like, all right, I'm gonna care about this. I know it. I know.
Do I?
Oh wow. I don't give a damn. Like, I mean, I believe in God, but I'm not deep into religion. Like, I'm too afraid to not believe in God, Like, I'm not an atheist. I'm like, before that, like.
That's funny, man. So what if I'm wrong?
I believe in God when I'm on planes. Like, I really believe in God. You ever try to make a side deal with God? Just when I get on planes, I look at some old lady struggling with her bags, having trouble putting it in overhead. I'm like, wait a minute, lady, let me get that for you, ma'am. Let me put that heavy bag up there for you, because, look, God, look what a great guy I am helping this woman with her bags. You ain't gonna let the plane crash, are you, Lord Jesus? Because I'm a good person. And then when the plane lands, the lady's looking at me like, you want to get my bags? I'm like, no, like, what? I kept the plane in the air, you selfish bitch. I don't even believe in ground karma. I kept us all alive. Let somebody else handle the ground. I'm not getting it.
That's funny, man.
It's hard to be honest, man. Honesty's not the greatest thing to be. It's just no one wants to hear, yeah. Especially a woman, she don't want to hear that. You ever have your girlfriend or your wife call you from another room and she's like, sweetie, and then like immediately your stomach just goes, oh, what does she want? Oh, this is gonna suck, I know it. It's not gonna be good, because it's never good. You want to hear what happened to me today? He'd be like, oh, not really. I always make my girlfriend tell me the end of any story she get ready to tell me first before I invest in the whole. I'd be like, shut up. What's the end of the story? Like, somebody got shot.
Okay, I'll listen.
All right, go ahead. Try to tell the story.
It's funny because, believe it or not, my girlfriend would watch, like, if she's watching a season of like a show, she'll watch the first 2 episodes to see where it goes, and then she'll watch the last, find out everything, and then come back to the episode 3. I don't get it. But that's how she watches her show. That's why I don't watch shows with her. It makes no sense to me.
She starts off wrong all the time. You know my friend Diane, right? And here's why I mess up. I go, nah, I don't know Diane. You know Diane.
The one that...
Now I gotta tell you an hour and a half side story about who Diane is. Because I can't keep going with the story till you know who Diane is. Remember 3 years ago I made you go to a party that you didn't want to go to? Or was it 2 years ago? Wait a minute, was it 2 years ago I made you go? No, it was 3 years ago I made you go. And remember I introduced you to a bunch of women you didn't care about? One of them was Diane. You remember now? Don't do this. Yeah, I remember. You don't remember, you're just saying that so I can tell the story faster. Well, why don't you tell the story faster? Who got shot? Did Diane get shot? She didn't get shot? Did she shoot somebody? She didn't shoot.
Why are we talking about Diane?
Why'd you say Diane? Because she don't like guns. Why would you say that? Finish the story. Who got shot? Never mind now. You won't let me tell the story the way I want to tell the story. So I won't finish because you won't let me tell it with Diane, my friend who doesn't like guns and stuff.
Yo, man.
Hey, I'm sorry, ladies. That's not y'all. That's some other ladies that's not in here. That's... Yes. I don't even know what women that could possibly be. You want to know how to... Because men, it's hard for us to love you and like you at the same time. It's just, it is what it is. Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So I'm going to give you some advice, ladies, on how to keep your man liking you once he loves you, if that's possible. This is what I think. Men want to be alone, but we don't want to be by ourselves. Does that make sense at all? Meaning...
Makes sense to every man, though.
Look at this guy looking at his wife like, not you, sweetie, but sort of you, kinda. We want you somewhere, like... in the dwelling, just not here, like just like around the corner, in the vents. You can sit in the vent, I don't care if you want to watch me, but in the on the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me, trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing? Watching baseball? Why you watching baseball by yourself? How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed. Why'd you didn't get me up? I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you down here by yourself? Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg and some weird I love you hot vine. Move over. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give it to me. Let me give it. Come here. Give me a kiss.
It really be like that, man.
Mean a kiss.
What you doing? That's funny.
You love me? Say it. Mean it. What you doing? What you eating, a hamburger? You shouldn't be eating a hamburger at 11. It's too early to eat a hamburger. Let me go make you a better sandwich, a turkey sandwich on 47 grain bread with no mayonnaise and bean sprouts. Tastes like rat turds and twigs. Ain't that better? Ain't that better? A dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is the TV so loud? Well, turn it down.
Oh, man, yeah.
Ain't that better? Can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is it so cold in here? Why is the ceiling fan and the air conditioner? Turn it off. Ain't that better? Sweating, wrapped up into a hot vine, can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich. Ain't that better? Why is it so dark in here? Let some sunlight in. Ain't that better? Can't see the TV, can't hear it. Hey, I gotta go, man. Y'all take care, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, that was great, man. What you doing? You know, it's funny because I don't have that issue, but I've heard it before. But, 24 years with my girl, so the boundaries has been set long time ago, right? Like tomorrow, football starts. That's my day. As a matter of fact, she brings me everything I need, all the food. I'm talking about from 11 a.m. up to 11 p.m. and I'm making my beds. I'm doing all that stuff. So it's my day. Don't bother me. And all she does is provide the food, drinks, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But that was funny, man. Patrice O'Neal, like I'm telling you, man, he reminds me of Corey. Like I almost said Corey at one point because I was looking at his suit, and I'm like, I was gonna make fun of his suit because he looked like what was it, Bobcat back in the day, the color, and then the was it top hat? Yeah, the top hat. I almost said Corey because he does reminds me of Corey Holcomb. And if you guys don't know Corey Holcomb, look him up on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of Corey stand up. I've watched a few. I would say at least 2 stand up, and they were not long either. But the reason I know a lot about Corey is because I watch his podcast every week. Because to me, watching Corey's podcast is sometimes an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours sometimes, and it's a straight comedy to me. It's like he's on stage. So his podcast is like being on stage to me, and that's how I know about Corey. I'll probably do some reaction to Corey's stand-up because I've only seen 2, and like I said, they were short. So we'll probably do some Corey, but I want more Patrice O'Neal, man, because this dude is hilarious, man, and that was great. What you doing? I like that. But anyways, man, keep your head up. Love you guys as always, man. Till next time. Peace.